Alright then, hello everybody, the moon is up and so am I, and we are back with more of the moon and the android, and, and there is a new thing that's happening with Easter eggs, and, and, let, and let's see if you can actually identify them before I post the last video of this. Of the of these of me reading in this story. And it is also true that I like Ralph, but I don't really know how he would say or how he would talk. So let's continue. Dad knows that I like androids, so an android as a partner won't keep me in the car while he and Connor get to do cool things. If deviants act like people, then this one didn't know where to go in the middle of the night. There's no way he went too far. I looked at the abandoned house. Surely that would be a place to hide. I know what you're thinking. If I like Andrew so much, why am I trying to find this one when it just ran away due to a scary dude? Well, Dad doesn't know this, but I know where some deviants live, or at least what it's called. It's a place called Jericho or something like that, and androids who don't want masters go there to live in the shadows. Last time I checked, there was about 4 or 5 androids, but if it was more like 4 or 500 androids, they can work together to be free. Where did that come from? Anyways, the wire fence was cut open, so someone has to be here. Connor followed me, so there's no chance of me trying to get the droid to Jericho without putting in the other droids at risk. I know I'm trying to hide criminals. Big deal. So is Lily, which is why not many people know of her store. The more people know about her store, the more of a risk the deviants are in when they just want to be treated fair too. Excuse me real quick. Sorry. Sorry, I had dinner a little while ago, and apparently, I'm supposed to wait a while before I talk a lot. Continuing on, despite my obsession with ramen. Connor said there's blue blood on the fence, so there has to be a droid here. Great. How am I supposed to help her? Now it's a cinnamon roll watching over me. He is since I'm as tall as Gavin, and Connor's keeping me behind him. And chances are probably fucked up that sentence. And so here's the deal. Well, Luna Anderson, let's be more specific, is the same height as Gavin, and since Connor is taller than Gavin, and that Connor's pretty much towering over Luna as well. Continuing on. Connor, I can take care of myself. Oh, why are you acting like this? Because I care about you, Miss Luna. Roll credits. What? I don't think Lieutenant Anderson would like it if his only daughter died while he trusts me enough to protect you. Oh, right. Damn it, I thought he actually cared about me. Damn it, I thought he actually cared about me like Lee. Wait, why would I care if he liked me like that? He's more of a machine right now. He's more likely to like something that's not alive than me. We entered the house to see an android who was badly hurt on his left cheek. Yeah, I think he was a gardener or a trash person before. Better tell him about Jericho after Connor leaves. Before anything else bad happens to him. Connor analyzed him and questioned Ralph while he went around the house. There were wire cutters on the table, a dying fire, and a burnt possum. I'm not even gonna ask about that. Yeah, when Connor went into the stairs, I could tell Ralph was stressing out. I went close to the bottom of the stairs, and something was holding me back. "Run, Kara!" said Ralph. Not saying no, who outran and exactly who I thought it was, plus Alice. I, yeah, I'll explain more about how I know Kara and Alice later. And I just realized I never explained how Luna knows of Kara and Alice. Okay then, I might as well explain that now. So so Luna actually he goes to the Cyberlife store quite a few times, most because his androids look so human that she might as well use androids as story characters in her stories, or at least use copy their looks. So, well, she actually saw Todd, Kara, and Alice the day Kara was bought. That's how she knows of their existence. She used to live around that place before events happened. Let's just sum it up. And excuse me real quick, something is going on that should not be going on right now. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Connor ran after Kara and my dad followed with him while I stayed with Ralph. Excuse me? Ralph, I'm on your side. I want them to be happy. But you who were with the other android who was trying to hurt Kara and the little girl. How does Ralph know you won't harm Ralph or Ralph's friends? Because I was going to tell Kara about Jericho, a place where no human would hurt androids because, oops, there are no humans there. Jericho? Where is Jericho? I don't know, but if you try and look for it, then I wish you luck, my friend. Thank you, policewoman. I'm not a copper. I'm a writer named Luna. Ralph, sorry, but thank you, Luna. I nodded and ran after my dad. Connor was trying to climb the fence into traffic, but Dad stopped him. Connor, you're crazy if you go over the fence. He stopped as I finally caught up to watch Kara and Alice in action. Alice was screaming a lot, but they made it to the other side. I smirked as they ran away. I didn't get the chance to tell them about Jericho, but something tells me we'll see each other again down the line. I'm really looking forward to that day. Time skip brought to you by a succulent possum. And for those of you who don't get the joke, you really need to see what Ralph. You really need to see Detroit Become Human, because what I'm reading you is just one part. There are technically 3 parts, and I do slight crossovers. So, go watch. Go watch a couple of videos of Detroit Become Human to actually get the possum reference, or get the succulent possum reference. Anyways, back to the story. It's Dad's lunch break, and we're going to our favorite food truck. Connor followed us after Dad made an illegal bet with a guy, and we got our food. I personally don't mind him following us as like a cute little puppy, but Dad could say otherwise. A bit of conversation came up, and we got to know each other a bit better. Connor now knows about my fear of straitjackets, which is a thing because of a lie in middle school and high school. Still don't understand why Gavin did that though. Dad asked why he looks and sounds so goofy when I think he looks fine. According to him, Saturday Life made him fit his role. If you ask me, they did a fine job. But Dad says they fucked up. Dad also asked if Connor had a case beforehand. Turns out he did. He saved the little girl from an android who lost his marbles because he was being replaced for an unknown reason. There was a moment of silence before Connor said he received an update on a current case. I was already done with my lunch, so I joined Connor in the car. I couldn't help but question why I wanted to be a part of the cases. I'm a writer, not a cop. True, my next story is a love story involving a copper, but I already know how cops are. I grew up with a cop for a father for flying out loud, but here I am with Dad and Connor. Am I tagging along because of Connor? That's it, because game reasons, which is true, by the way. And since Dad's way too protective of me, he goes in first, then Connor, then me. I'm glad he trusts Connor enough to let him protect me. Dad kicked down the door, and out flew a shit ton of pigeons. What the fuck? Who keeps these pigeons? Who keeps this many damn pigeons inside their apartment? They're supposed to be kept on the rooftops. Dad kept complaining about the pigeons since he's kind of afraid of them. That gave me an idea. Hey Dad, what would you do if all these damn pigeons, and I mean every fuck pigeon, was replaced with a Connor? I pulled the trigger because one Connor's enough. We don't need 50 more goddamn Connors. I busted out laughing, only for more pigeons to fly to my face, causing feathers to get out of my mouth. As I was coughing, Dad was laughing his ass off. I fucking hate pigeons now. Connor said there was an... Oh, wait a minute. Before we actually continue on with the story, let me just say... I can see why barely anybody has ever did this. But apparently, no one really fucks up when it comes to Rupert's case. Not many people actually, pretty much everyone finds Rupert in this scene. Not many have actually, not found him. And I find that rather impressive. And I also see why once you find the birdcage on the floor, it's pretty much it's pretty much like an easy clue to tell you where he went. Anyways, continuing on. Connor said there was an LED in the bathroom sink, meaning the guy living here is a deviant, which makes sense because no fucking human would live with all these damn fuck pigeons in their damn apartment. I looked to my left to see a shit ton of RA9s written on the wall. Over 2,000 according to Connor. Android Jesus strikes again. He's really popular these days. He's 80. I hope it's the Marcus I know. Yeah, that'd be awesome, yeah? If he is, then we would have to deactivate him to find out what he did to the androids to make them deviants and stop it. You're no fun, Connor. I could be wrong, but I think I saw a bit of sadness in his eyes as he left the bathroom. I hope I didn't break the poor android. I followed him and noticed a cage on the floor. It must have been hanging from the ceiling before now. The deviant's still here. We have to find him or her before Connor and Dad does. There was a giant hole in the ceiling, so I went to it. They have to be there. Find Jericho, I moved my lips. I can't actually say it or Dad and Connor get suspicious. Jericho is a place for free androids. Find it, and maybe RA9 will be there too. Out of nowhere, someone jumped down from above on top of me and Connor, causing more pigeons to go crazy. They ran and Connor ran after them. Dad and I followed them. I didn't want to miss the action, so I made Dad follow me to try and catch the best view of everything. From jumping over a train to actually riding on top of a train. Connor chased the deviant through thick and through thin. It was glorious. I found a little shortcut that led Dad and I grabbed the deviant, but he pushed us off the edge. Okay, I know what you're thinking. If I'm slightly afraid of heights, how and why the fuck did I take the safe route? Did I not take the safe route? Answer is I forgot I was kind of afraid of heights since I was paying more attention to Connor. Now here I am on hanging on for dear life. That is the end of the Andersons. Goodbye, cruel world. I was waiting. I was waiting to slip, but I felt a hand grab onto my hand and pull me up. I can't believe Connor just let the demon get away. But I'm glad he saved us. Dad left, but I could tell he was thankful for Connor saving us. If Dad won't say it, I will. Thank you, Connor. You're a real hero, you know? He smiled and said we were important to him. He said that I was important to him, to be more specific, or accurate. He's something, to say the least. If he becomes demon, then he's staying with my father and I. I don't care if Cyrilize wants to take him away. If I have to buy Connor myself, then so fucking be it. But he's not dying on my watch. Not as long as he has a breath in our lungs. I'm sure we'll be friends like Marcus and I were before he was hurt. Flashback. Another day in Detroit where androids play with their master's children in the park. They're watching over their babies, and in one guy's case, keeping track of how far they are from their goal while supplying water and company. With the corner of the eye, I saw a familiar figure walking. I ran towards him and tackled him with a hug. Good morning, Marcus. How's Carl? Good morning, Luna. Carl's doing well. He has asked me to get him some paints for Bellini's paints. Would you like to come along? Yes, please. Excuse me real quick. I need to fix my voice. He smiled as we walked to Bellini's paints and talked about our day. Dad was doing the usual at home. Thank God Sumo's there to make sure he's doing fine. And Carl was doing the usual, meaning drinking booze when his doctor says no, as well. Nothing from Leo, Carl's son, which I find good. I hate people who do red ice. In the way there, on the way there, we saw a guy who kept ranting on about how androids are the spawns from hell and all that kind of crap. I could care less with what he said, but he looked at Marcus. Why do you look at me so, demon? He asked Marcus. I know who you are. I can see through you. You see his blue blood? I jumped in. I think he can make a living off of seeing through things. I wasn't talking about its blue blood, miss. I was talking about how it is the one for whom the evil will come. It is the one who will destroy Detroit. You know I have to do it right. You can't do this guy's line wrong, or it will feel wrong. I just love that guy so much. Like, he's one of the... I don't know his name, but he couldn't have been more of a fortune teller than right then and there. Oh man, he just takes the cake. Let's continue. Stupid air freshener. Anyways, I don't know what you're seeing. All I see is my friend, and a human cannot be friends with a spawn from hell. May God cleanse your soul from the darkness inside you. Still don't understand what you're talking about. Marcus didn't do anything wrong. Oh well, we better get going, Marcus. Because I hear traffic ain't so friendly today. Let's go before the bus gets stuck in it. He nodded as we left. I said goodbye to the guy ranting on about God and androids as politely as possible, but he said my soul must be damned if I'm friends with an android. Fuck him too, I guess, I thought to myself, as I adjusted my glasses. As I should get contacts for myself one of these days. Excuse me real quick. We got our paints and made our way to the bus stop. We passed by some protesters along the way who weren't too happy to see Marcus. They pushed him down and bullied him. Hey, leave him alone, I said, trying to help Marcus up. They pushed me down as well. You're just jealous that he can practically live forever. Look at this. A piece of paper is trying to defend a piece of plastic. How cute. You're just jealous that I'm so much better than all of you. Maybe I should have said that. Because as the next thing I know, I was on the ground with Marcus as they kicked us. Marcus was trying to get to me, but the protesters kept us from reaching each other. I almost passed out when a cop came by and got the protesters off us, and find them. Marcus asked if I needed an ambulance, if he needed to call an ambulance, but I know I didn't need one. He helped me up as we made our way to the bus stop. Marcus helped me in the humans part of the bus, and then I went to the androids part of the bus. I never understood why there's a part of the bus for androids and then a part for the bus for humans. It's just a waste of material to separate and label which part is for who. Besides, I want to sit next to Marcus as we go to Carl's house, not with a bunch of strangers. This time skip. After Marcus got out of the bus, he helped me out of the bus and into his house. As he placed me on the bench by the front door, set the paints down by the mirror, it hung up his android jacket. Stupid android jacket. I'm going to wake up Carl. Please wait here while I get him, he said as he turned on the fake birds. I noticed he went upstairs. As I watched the android birds as he acted like real birds. Most, if not all, animals are either extinct or being held captive to make sure they don't go extinct like the bees. Stupid humans are killing the world they live on. I pity the earth. Luna Anderson, said a voice I knew too well. Welcome. Wait, what happened to you? Do you need to call an ambulance? No thank you, Carl. Well, thank you, but I don't need one. Okay, but what happened? Stupid protesters being stupid. I don't see why androids and humans can't be friends. He agreed with me as we went into the dining room. Marcus set up Carl's breakfast and went to do something else. That's when I spotted the chessboard. Hey Marcus, wanna try a round of chess? He smiled and sat down to play. It was a rough round, but we ended in a tie. You almost got me, you know. Really? Yes, you're getting better, Luna. I smiled as Carl rolled over to us. It was time to go to the studio. It always amazed me to see it. It's so big and beautiful. As soon as Carl was painting, Marcus and I cleaned the studio up a bit. Hey Marcus, you're happy here, right? You're happy here, yeah? Yes, of course. Carl's a great person, I can tell he likes me back. Hey, you're pretty much like a son to him, yes? I guess you can say that. Carl chuckled as he finished his latest painting. Marcus and I thought it looked great, while Carl didn't really have an opinion on it anymore. But he did have an idea. Excuse me, quick, my throat is killing me. He wanted Marcus to paint something. Marcus looked around the room and started to paint. He painted an exact copy of me leaning against a table filled with paints and brushes. If Carl and Marcus wouldn't keep it, I sure would. And Carl told him to close his eyes and to paint something from his mind, something new. He did as he was told and painted. I could tell he was in the zone as he painted. When he was done, my mind was blown away. Marcus painted hands in a chain. I could tell he was thinking of androids and their sadness. Carl was surprised to see him paint something so well. I told Marcus to stand next to his painting and smile as I took a picture of him with his painting. I'm taking this painting to Lily and see if I can get this printed on something. And I know she wouldn't believe me if I told her an android painted this masterpiece. Good thing Marcus was still holding the paint palette and the paintbrush. I smiled as I put my phone away, but my smile soon disappeared when Leo came in. He's Carl's asshole of a son. He only visits his dad when he needs money for red ice, which is probably why he's acting a little high while he's asking for more cash. He complained about Marcus until I pulled him away from my friend. Leave him alone, Leo. He did nothing to you. He's trying to replace me. All Dad ever cares about is his piece of plastic and his paintings. Might as well ruin this painting since it means nothing to me. Touch Marcus's painting and I will break your arm. He was surprised to say the least, but anger was mostly in his eyes as he left. You don't know about Marcus and Carl, but if Leo comes back and asks for money again, I will break his nose. He has no right to say mean things to Marcus. And a flashback. Sorry. Marcus. Man, how I miss him. I just hope there's an android heaven for him. And the rest of the dead androids. I don't know why there's an RJ there. I hope whatever Demian is left in town can find Jericho before my dad Connor gets to them first. They really deserve their freedom. I'm probably gonna rest my voice for a bit and try to do 3 videos today. Because, well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do another chapter. This one is called Mission Luna. Excuse me. Okay, so this whole chapter is told in Connor's point of view. We don't really get to hear from Luna from this point, but I really love this chapter, just because, well, you'll see later on. Connor's point of view. I just got out of the taxi after having a conversation with Amanda. I'm lucky she doesn't know about my opinion on Miss Luna, or she might send someone to hurt her. I can't lose her. Not now. Not ever. I knocked and rang the doorbell, but no one answered the door. I guess I have to find another way inside. I looked around the house and looked through the windows. Through the kitchen, I saw Hank on the floor unconscious. I broke the window and jumped through it. The Anderson St. Bernard approached me. Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend, see? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner. He made a noise and went to eat instead. I got up, checked on Hank. His heart is still working, and there was a bottle of whiskey on the floor with a revolver, which only had 1 bullet left. He's just in. I don't even know how to pronounce that. He's just in a coma. It should be easy enough to wake him up. Die, mother! What the fuck? Connor! What the actual fuck are you doing here? Said a voice I knew too well. I turned around to see Miss Luna. She has a big shirt on, with hands chained up. It kind of looks like she has nothing else on underneath it. I quickly looked away. Why the fuck is your face turning blue? Ethereum has a nickname called Blue Blood. I know that, Connor, but that doesn't... Wait. Oh. I remained silent as she just stood there. She walked away after 5 seconds had passed. I took a deep breath as I tapped Lieutenant Hank's cheek. I hope he doesn't notice me blushing. He didn't wake up. Bitch slap him, said Miss Luna. I'm not turning around just in case he's wearing something cute again. Slap him hard. That's a bitch slap. I shrugged and did as I was told. Miss Luna laughed when I bitch slapped her father. Sure enough, Hank is awake. I'm going to sew you up for your own safety, I said as I tried to pick him up. I have to warn you, this may be unpleasant. Hey, leave me alone, fucking android! You know I have to do this. You know I have to You do this right. It's one of these it's a scene like this where you can't, where you just have to do it correctly. Otherwise, it's pretty much pointless if you read it or redo it. It's funny. He replied. Miss Luna was giggling in the background. Get the fuck out of my house! I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Hey, get the fuck out of here! Oh, for fuck's sake, let me help you, said Miss Luna, as she lifted Hank's other side. This time she still had the long shirt, but she now has pajama pants with turtle faces on them with 4 different-colored masks on. He groaned as she lifted him up. Sumo, attack! Sumo barked. Good dog. Attack! Miss Luna giggled again. I wish I could hear her giggle more. Dad, this is too funny. Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick. He says they opened the bathroom door. We picked him up again. Ah, leave me alone, you asshole! I'm not going anywhere. Oh, no. You are so not holding on to the door frame. You're going to take a damn bath whether you want to take one or not. Got it? He groaned in response, and Miss Luna started laughing a little. I couldn't help but smile at the situation. She's right. This is funny. What the hell are you doing? He asked as we placed him in the tub. I don't want a bath. Thank you. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your own good. You betcha. Now get back in, said Miss Luna as she pushed him back into the tub. Afterward, she went to the door frame and leaned against it. Knock yourself out, Connor. Just keep it as clean as possible, okay? Excuse me. I nodded in response, since Hank's in the tub, and Miss Luna said, excuse me. He said he was going to take a bath. I might as well give him one. I turned on the hot water, and the shower head soaked him well. Stupid hiccups. Ah! Turn it off! Ah! He screamed. I turned off the water and heard Miss Luna laughing hard. I turned around and saw her on the floor crying. Hey, I got out to check on her, but then I saw her smiling. She's happy. Thank goodness. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh yeah, Hank. Right. That's why I'm here. Homicide was reported 43 minutes ago, I said as I walked over to him. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were home. If you were at home. Yeah, you know, Connor. You could have called me to see where we were. I did try and call you about half an hour ago. She pulled out her phone to check. Shit, is this your number? I looked at her phone. Yes, it is. Fuck, I'm sorry. Shit, better change that now before something like that happens again, she said as she walked to her bedroom next door. Jesus, said Hayes. He was getting out of the tub. I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house. It was by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone? I suggested getting help for him, only for Miss Luna to start laughing again. What do you think I tried to do a bunch of times? She yelled back. Hank, he tried to shoo me away, but he almost fell down. I caught him and made him sit back down in the tub. I was going to leave, but maybe Miss Luna likes teasing. I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyways. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us. Let me change first! Yelped Miss Luna. I'm coming with you! Excuse me. Hey, oh, the picture. Right. Sorry. Probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some fresh air. There are some clothes in my room across the hall. I'll go get them. I walked to Hank's room and grabbed some clothes. Hank, I was hovering over the toilet. Yeah, are you, alright, Lieutenant? Yeah, wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay? Sure. As I left, he threw up. We'll be here for a while. Might as well leave him be. Miss Luna came out of her room as I closed the bathroom door. She had on a short magenta dress and boots to match. Is she trying to do something to my software? And if I can do this right, here's her outfit. And there's a heart thing, and there's a big heart on the back of it as well. And yes, I did use an app from my phone that pretty much limits me. And well, let's not talk about the app because trying to save my voice. Let's go. Okay, I'm ready to go. She says she made her way to the couch to watch the news. The back of the dress had an opening shaped like a heart, and I could see her tattooed wings on her back. They looked like they were chained together to prevent her from flying. Let me know when we're leaving. I nodded as I checked out the gun. Yeah, I asked him what he was doing with it. He responded with Russian roulette. What? Said Miss Luna. Dad, we made a fucking rule. As long as I don't use that damn razor blade, you don't try and kill yourself, god damn it. Yeah, why the fuck were you trying to play Russian roulette? Dang it. There goes my sister again. Excuse me real quick. They soon had an argument through the bathroom door. Hank has suicidal thoughts and Miss Luna is drawn to self-harm. I hope I'm wrong. I care about Miss Luna too much to see her dead. I mean, I like her as a friend. Androids don't have emotions. There was a picture face down on the kitchen table. Well, I picked it up and scanned the boy in the picture. His name is Cole Anderson. He passed away when he was 6. I put the picture down as I heard the door open. Hank walked to the room as Miss Luna pet Sumo. Be a good fluffy furry pony, will you, Sumo? He barked in response. We'll be back later. We made our way to the car and he took the keys. No way will I or Miss Luna let Hank drive. But I'm curious about a few things. Fluffy pony? You're a furry pony? He's big enough to be a pony. Just strap on a saddle, put a baby on his back, and you got yourself a mini rancher. and that is true. If Sumo's like from his nose to the bottom of his mouth is as big as Connor's face, then that's a fucking pony. There's no way that's just a dog. Excuse me. Okay, but what about your tattoo? Well, it's how I feel most of the time. Yeah, I don't really mind. I like the shadows more than the light. Besides, it hurt to get it. It hurt to get it and keep it on. So it will hurt more if I take it off. I would much rather keep it than go through a shit ton of pain removing it. I nodded in response. Excuse me while I go die in a corner. I nodded in response. And something happened inside my chest. I don't know what, but it felt unusual. I checked my senses to find nothing wrong, but I still felt something in my chest. I have to check about that later. Time skip to 8:17 p.m. And you know I had to put the accurate time, especially since it's Connor's point of view. Aw, feels like someone's playing with a drill inside my skull, said Lieutenant Anderson. You just arrived at the Eden Club. Maybe you should take it easy on the booze, Pops. Speak for yourself, Moonlight. Yeah, you used to drink a lot of soda when you were growing up, and you still drink Coke and barks like there's no fucking tomorrow. Well played, Father. Well fucking played. Hey, you sure this is the place, Connor? It's the address in the report. Right, okay. Let's get going, said Hank as he exited his car. He was still recovering. Sexiest androids in town, read Miss Luna. She crossed her arms as he cursed under her breath. She doesn't like this place, then why did she come with us? We entered the building to find Tracy's and Trevor's in cases waiting to be rented. I looked over one and it looked familiar. Her bright hair and skin were almost as white as the moon. This Tracy almost looks like Miss Luna. Connor, what the actual fuck are you doing? Yelled Miss Luna. Coming, Miss Luna. I said as I rushed by her side. I'm so clearing that part of my memory after this. For fuck's sake, why is Gavin... Oh wait, I know why he's here. Fucking asshole of a fucking pervert. She said, looking extra angry. I was going to place my hand on top of her shoulder, but I didn't. Instead, I held her hand. She was surprised, but she let me hold. But she kept holding. But she let me keep holding her hand. Lieutenant Anderson, his plastic pet, and his paper daughter, said Gavin coldly. Luna held my hand tighter after hearing the words "paper daughter." I looked at her and saw why he would say that about her. The only bit of color on her was her beautiful magenta eyes, unless you count her lipstick. Excuse me. The feeling in my chest came back, but I could feel it deeper now. What the fuck are you three doing here? We've been assigned all cases involving androids, I replied. Oh yeah? Well, you're wasting your time. Just some pervert who got up more action than he could handle. Miss Luna wrapped her arms around my arm and held my hand tighter. She really must not like Gavin. We'll have we'll have a look anyway if you don't mind. He left, but not quietly. He said the room was starting to look like paper and stink of booze while he rudely bumped into me. Fuck you too, Gavin. Miss Luna's not a piece of paper. If you ask me, she is by far something much greater than mere paper. The victim's name was Michael Garam. How do you pronounce it? There's no signs of cardiac arrest, but there are signs of strangulation caused by... I don't even know how to pronounce that. He didn't die of a heart attack. He was strangled. Of course, his neck says it all. Watch. The killer did this for fear of being killed, and/or she wanted to be with her lover. You think there were two Tracys? Has to be. There's no way the Tracy on the floor did it, because she's dead. There's no way a dead anything can strangle something after it died. Check her memory. See if I'm lying. I walked over to the android analyzer. Oi, Connor, that's just disgusting, said Miss Luna. Hank agreed. Don't worry, Miss Luna. I clean up after I analyze. He's just like you said. Oh, really? Really? Okay, then carry on, I guess. I ran a diagnosis to check up on her. Both selector number 5402 and biocomponent 6970 are critically damaged. The only way to access her memory is by reactivating her. Okay, Gadu said task. She's badly damaged. If I can, it will only last for a minute, maybe less. I just hope it's long enough to learn something. I reconnected some wires inside her stomach, and she got up. Whoa, shit, back from the dead, hello, said Miss Luna. She got out of the Tracy's way. You were damaged, and I reactivated you. Everything is alright. Is he... is he dead? Tell me what happened. He started hitting me again and again. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. Did you kill him? No, it wasn't me. Were you alone in the room? Was there someone else with you? He wanted to play with two girls. That's why you said there were two of us. What model? What was the other android? Did she look like you? She deactivated before she could answer me. Shit. Told you there were two droids, but damn it, maybe you should have probed a memory. Maybe you could have gotten something out of her then and there. I'm sorry, save it. It ain't your fault. You were trying to take more of a human approach, which I think is better. At least you tried, she said with a smile. I know I am not sick. But why is my throat like this? My chest felt warm as I stared at her smile. What's going on with my systems? So there was another android, said Hank. This happened over an hour ago. It's probably long gone. I don't know about you, but if I were to go out in public dressed like her, people would definitely notice me. Miss Luna's right. She might still be here. If you think you can find a deviant among all the other androids in this place? Deviants aren't easily detected. There has to be an eyewitness somewhere in this joint. There's no fucking way that nobody saw nothing here. Hank went to ask the manager to see if he saw anything, while Miss Luna went to look at the other androids. She's paying most of her attention towards an android that almost looks like me. I walked towards one of the androids that I could see the door. I didn't have fingerprints, so I had to ask Hank or Miss Luna for help. I decided to ask Miss Luna. Excuse me, Miss Luna? Yeah? Could you come here for a second? Sure. She said as she followed me. What's up? Can you rent this, Tracy? What the fuck? She said in a shocked tone. She also sounded heartbroken. Connor, now's so not the time to get laid. What's going on here? Connor just asked me to rent this Tracy. For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do. Please, Andersons, trust me. Just trust me. Excuse me. Miss Luna face palmed herself. Dad, I rent the Trevors, you rent the Tracys. Hank grumbled as he checked the price to rent a Tracy. Hello, a 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase. This is not gonna look good on my expense account. Take a look at me. I never had my first kiss, let alone a boyfriend. Here I am renting Trevor's. You owe me, Connor. I'll make it up to you after the investigation. She nodded as the Tracy stepped out. Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room. There's no way I can mimic a Tracy's voice when my throat is broken. This is going to be the last chapter I read for today, unless I really want to try and tackle chapter 5, which will have over 5,000 words. No way, sugar. You're with this guy, said Miss Luna, pushing her towards me. I probed her memory. Whoa, cool. What's he doing? Probing her memory. I saw what she saw. A blue-haired Tracy came out of the room and went towards the entrance. She saw something. What? What are you talking about? Saw what? What did she see? The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. The club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes until if we want to find another witness. 6 minutes before their memories could be wiped clean and counting. Dad politely turned it down. Connor, check this one next, said Miss Luna as she dragged me to another android. One by one, I probed the android's memories until it led me to a room where it could be hiding. I checked, but she wasn't there. Miss Luna dragged me to the janitor. This one might have seen something. I probed his memory, and sure enough, Miss Luna was right. It led to the staff room. I know where it went. Follow me, I said as I opened the door. Fucking finally, yo! She should have taken a shorter route since we almost went in a fucking circle trying to find her. Agreed, but I'm taking it from here. Luna, I know. Stay behind Connor. Hank busted open the door, but no blue-haired Tracy was seen. We looked around for her. Ha! Android Jesus strikes a fucking gun! Said Miss Luna. RA9 was written on the wall. First the shower at Carlos, then the kitchen in the abandoned house, then the bathroom in the pigeon apartment, now there's one here. RA9, you have a way of traveling, man. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Excuse me. What's that, Luna? There's a shit ton of Tracys and Trevors here, but only a few of them have whitish hair. There's no other color that really stands out. There's no pink or green or purple-haired anyone here. Did the blue-haired Tracy dye her hair after she killed the guy, or did he naturally come with blue hair? I looked over at her. She was staring at a group of androids. I watched closer and saw the blue-haired Tracy, but another Tracy attacked her. Hank pulled out his gun, but the blue-haired Tracy attacked him. I managed to get the orange-haired Tracy off of Luna. Stay where you are, Luna. I'll take care of this. She nodded and backed away. Hank and I fought off the Tracys until he lost his breath. That's when Luna wanted to step back in, but I told her not to. I have to protect Luna. I was about to shoot the orange-haired Tracy, but then I saw something. I saw Luna instead. She wasn't running into. She wasn't. She was running towards me. She looked defensive, like she was trying to protect something or someone she loves. I couldn't shoot her, so she kicked me in the face instead. Connor! Said Luna from behind. Wait, was Luna behind me the whole time? Are you okay? I'm fine, but didn't you just kick me in the face? We have 3 or 4 sets of eyes to confirm that I was nowhere near you, to even come close to kicking you in the face. Wait, how did the orange-haired Tracy look like Luna? When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next, said the blue-haired Tracy. Luna helped me up as she explained herself. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't, and so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive and get back to the one I loved. I wanted her to hold me in her arms again, make me forget about the humans, their smell of sweat, and their dirty words. Come on, said the orange-haired Tracy. Let's go. They were about to jump over the wire fence when Luna stopped them. Wait, I know someone who can help you, she said as she ran after them. She knows someone who helps deviants? Here, take this card. It has the address of my friend's store. She gives clothes to those who need clothes. I'm sure she'll help you find something nice to wear. She also whispered something else, but I couldn't hear what she said over the rain. I thanked her and left while Hank said it was probably better this way. Luna agreed. He followed him back to the car, but she stopped after she realized I wasn't following them. Hey, she said as she placed her hand on my shoulder. You okay? I'm supposed to capture deviants, not let them go. Amanda said so. Amanda? She's a program in my head. I guess you could say she's like a messenger for me. I report to her and she tells me what I need to do. She will not be happy to hear this. Well, Amanda can go fuck off. If you ask me, if any deviant deserves to live, it's those two Tracys. Because all they wanted was true love, and they found it in each other. What's wrong about that? They're androids. Androids don't feel emotions. If they love each other, then it has to be an error in their software. Connor, no. Listen to me. They're alive, just like me. You clearly saw that, or else you would have shot them when you had the chance. If they were just simple trash cans, I would have shot them, but they were not. They were alive and well. I stayed silent. Come on, Connor. Come on, let's go home. Tell Starlight if you stay with us for the night, will ya? I'm not sure if they will let me, but I'll try. I cannot lose my voice right at this moment. She smiled as she walked away. She stopped after she was standing on the sidewalk. What are you waiting for, red carpet? Yeah, let's go, Con. I walked over to her only to see three men take her away. I ran after them as she yelled my name. I couldn't lose her, so I took out my gun and shot into the sky. That's enough, I said as strict as possible. One more move and I will start shooting. Look at this motherfucker, said one of the men. An android is trying to protect a piece of paper. She is not paper. Let her go, and I might not arrest all of you for kidnapping this beautiful, innocent girl. Aw, look at that. A piece of plastic is in love with the girl, said another before they injected something into her skin with a needle. Machines can't feel love. They deserve to be destroyed. Luna bit the man's hand to the point where blood dripped from her teeth. As she pressed down, she passed out before she could run. She could run to me. I ran towards them as they drew their guns. I fought them off until Hank arrived to arrest them. I checked Luna to see if she had to go to the hospital. Thank goodness she didn't. If I'm correct, then she should be herself by sunrise. I held on to her all the way to the police station and back to Hank's house. Was Hank trying to get me to put her down? But I wouldn't put her down, even if the rest of the world depended on it. Fine, just put her in bed and we'll call it a day. I went straight to her room after I took off our shoes. Her room was messy and neat at the same time. I tried to put her in bed, but she woke up and held on to me tightly. But I don't want to go sleepy yet, she purred. Oh, she's high. Great. I want some fun, Connie. Luna, please, it's late. It's time to go to bed. I miss my teal bell. What? I had a teal bell when I was a little girl, and it was from my mom. The elementary school teachers ripped it off my neck and destroyed it. I bought a teal bell necklace for her right after she said that. Elementary and high school sucked. I was put in straight jackets for reasons except for no reasons except for lies told by Gavin. I only had one human friend and one android friend throughout my whole life. I want androids. I want androids to be free, and friends with humans. So I'm not a piece of paper who loves plastic. Yeah, I can have more friends that way. I felt a tear flow down my cheek as she spoke. I thought she had lots of friends growing up, not just one. Connie, I want to do something. Hey, what? I want to kiss you. Luna, you're high and you don't know what you're saying. But I want to kiss you, Connie. Pretty, please. Luna, please. You're high. You're not thinking straight, and you will regret your actions if you don't go to sleep. I says I tried to put her in bed, but she wouldn't stay in bed. I almost had her in bed when she grabbed me and pulled me down with her. That's when I heard laughing from the background. Hank was standing in the doorway laughing. I knew she would do that when she's high, he said as he wiped away a tear. Oh fuck, she will not hear the end of this in the morning. Good night and good luck. Excuse me real quick. Holy crap, I've been reading and recording for a whole hour. Well, Dom, here's another hour of me reading shit. It's probably gonna be 2 hours because there is the next chapter is 5,000 words long. I'm bound to lose my voice then. Excuse me real quick, again, he said as fuck. Connie, she said she took off my tie. If I wasn't blushing before, I'm definitely blushing now. Kiss me already. Luna, I'm a machine. I can't. She cut me off with a kiss. I slowly melted into the kiss as she pulled me closer. I didn't want to take advantage of her, but I couldn't stop kissing her. After she took off my shirt and jacket, we broke the kiss, huffing. If machines can't feel emotions, then why did you keep kissing me? I'm sure you love me, Connie. I can feel it in you. I'm sure you just feel my theorem pump working. No, my sweet Connor. She pulled me closer to her and whispered into my ear. You wouldn't have kissed me like that if you didn't love me like you do. You're a good kisser, you know. If you say so. Sleep with me, Connie. Only if you go to sleep too. Okay, Connie. Good night, my favorite android. Good night, Luna. You know what? I'm gonna take a small break, and then I'll try and read the next chapter, which is 5,000 words long. Or over 5,000 words long. So wish me luck, and this will probably be a 2-hour for me reading. Here's a quick picture of Alex Lisa Gish. So let's continue. I slowly woke up with a massive headache. What the fuck happened last night? What the fuck happened? The last thing I remember is me yelling at Connor for breaking in, then a drunk father, then eating club, and lots of shits and giggles. What the fuck was so funny last night? Excuse me real quick. I felt something or someone pull me closer and light breathing down my neck. I turned over to see Connor in bed with me. He's holding me as though I would float away from him if he let me go. That's when I noticed he was shirtless. What I tried to whisper was, "What the fuck? Why is Connor shirtless in my bed?" What I actually said was gibberish. But it still woke Connor up. Let's just finish this scene, so, because my voice is pretty much like disappearing, and it's hurting me. Luna, are you okay? What happened? I'm fine. Hey, but what the fuck actually happened last night? Hey, we saw the case last night at the Eden Club. You're right about a lot of things in that case, he said as he got up. Thank Android Jesus, he still has his pants on. Okay, that explains why I'm in this. But that doesn't explain why you're shirtless or where it went. Well, first off, my shirt, jacket, and tie are on the chair behind you, while here, I says I threw his clothes at him. You can get dressed and talk at the same time, so why the fuck are you shirtless? You took off my shirt. When and why? Last night after you, Luna, get up, it's 10 in the morning, breakfast is getting cold, yelled my dad from the kitchen. Coming, I says, Connor finished getting dressed. Maybe we can talk about this later? Oh, never mind why, let's just accept it as it fucking is. As he nodded in response. It's a good thing today's Dad's day off, since there's no way he'd have a home-cooked breakfast on the table. Granted, Dad's day off were mostly cereal, sandwiches, and whatever's easy to cook, but still nice to think of. Morning, sleepyhead. How was your night? Thought I heard something. With Connor. Can we not talk about it? I already woke up with a damn headache for God knows what, and I just wanted to do whatever I want to do today. Whether I take Connor with me, is up to the both of you. But I'm not dealing with this bullshit that happened last night. He shrugged as he placed a plate on the table for the both of us. It was pancakes, sausage, and cheese he set up as a sandwich. He knows me too well. Hey, Connor. Yes, Miss Luna? Can you eat? I'm an android. Androids don't need to eat. I didn't ask if you need to eat. I asked if you can eat. Like, can you have a breakfast sandwich and you can still operate? Oh, I don't know. Okay then. We could find out now. Huh? I could try eating some food, and then we'll see if I actually eat. If I actually eat if I wanted to, or if I can't eat at all. But won't you die? I might. But CyberLife has a backup plan if I die. Every time I die, CyberLife transfers my memories to another model. Although progress in the previous model will be lost. So if you die, it can transfer what you see into an empty shell. Yes. Fucking idiots. Luna, that's impressive. This is coming from a guy who hates androids. What's the problem? The problem is that they think they can just send in shell after shell to do tasks. It's silly. No, it's almost genius. And being able to die multiple times, but still remember who you were, would be amazing. And here comes a big speech of what I myself believe in. So yes, what Luna says here now is actually what I personally believe in. So it's okay if you don't believe in what I say. It is just what I myself like to believe in. So there we go. I'm not focused on that. I'm thinking more about what is happening. Excuse me real quick. Here, think of it like this. You have two quarters. One was given to you by a friend of yours, while the other was found on the sidewalk. Both are the exact same thing, mean the exact same thing. Excuse me. Yeah, but there's a difference between them. They're past. The quarter from a friend was given to you, while the one from the sidewalk could have been from a retired soldier, a banker, maybe even a criminal for all we know. But what I'm upset about is the fact that so much time is placed in one thing that can never be replaced. But CyberLife apparently has a warehouse filled with empty corners. So they want me to believe that they can put them into something brand new. You can make it look, sound, and even feel like the past, but it will never replace the original. If it could, then it wouldn't even be a replacement to begin with, now would it? Dad just sat there quietly as he thought about it. Connor's LED flashed for a while, which meant he was thinking about it too. I'm right, you know. You can try to replace things, but time is something that it can never change, no matter how hard you try. For someone so innocent, childish, and such, that was a rather interesting thing to say, said my father after a few moments of silence. Where the fuck did you hear that? From myself. I thought of it down the line. Dad's jaw dropped when he heard that. Ow! Petting a cat, and she just bit me. Bad kitty. For me. I chuckled in response. Well done, princess. Well done. Thanks. Excuse me real quick. I have one question, but it may be offensive. I'll be the judge of that, Connor. Ask away. How old are you, Miss Luna? I'm 38 as of October. Why? I mean no offense, but if you're 38 and a writer, why are you living with your father? That, my android friend, is a story we will talk about another time. For now, all I'm going to say is that I'm here because I want to be here with my dad. Yes, I can pay for my own apartment, but I want to be here with my dad. Okay. The truth is that I'm here to help my father cope with an event that happened 2 years ago. Yes, I love my dad, which is another reason why I'm here. What are your plans for the day, Pops? All I plan to do is stay at home. If you could take Connor with you, that would be great. Well, I guess it's settled. After breakfast, Connor and I are. The doorbell rang. Who the fuck wants to bother us now? I got up to answer the door, but Connor was faster. I was surprised to see what was unfolding before my own eyes. Connor took the package and gave it to me. I know your birthday is 2 months and 14 days away from mine. It is now 1 month and 3 days away from mine. From now, I think I meant. But I would like to give you this as a late birthday present. I think you got cat from my mouth. Ugh. Yuck. I blinked in surprise. I didn't think I'd get a present today, nor do I think I deserve it now. Well, don't just stand there, open it, said my father, handing me his knife. I did as I was told and opened the box. Nothing could stop me from crying. It was a teal necklace with a bell on it, which was also painted teal. It looked just like the one I used to have when I was a little girl. I know it isn't the teal bell from your mother, and after hearing how it's impossible to fully replace something or someone, it may not have been as good of an idea when I bought it. Shut up. What? Just shut up and hug me already, you fucking android. I said as my voice cracked. Now really, he sounds like I just had my greatest wish come true. He hugged me nonetheless as I really teared up. Looks like Today will be an amazing day if it starts like this. I would like to put the necklace on you, Miss Luna, if you don't mind. I nod and turn around so he can put the necklace on. That's what I realize is the slight problem on us. Cause an android. Androids aren't really liked on the streets. Oh, wait a minute. I know exactly how to fix it. And in my case, I have to stop here because one, my phone is overheating, and two, my throat is pretty much all scratchy, and I don't want to lose my voice. So I'm gonna have to end it here. I guess I'll see y'all next time. Bye.